Well, I'm trying to flip this around. All right. Okay, I have day 2 of my competition practice schedule for the Long Beach show coming up in about 4 weeks. Hi, everybody. Hi, Sunita. Hi, Cindy. And I just wanted to report back because I'm actually using you guys. I'm using you guys to hold myself accountable to my practice schedule. And for me, that's a big thing. Oh, hi, Jesse. I miss you. Good to see you. Um, so basically, so basically, I've been working on my practice schedule, and it is going pretty well. I did stick to my schedule last night, and I did my first practice set. Hey, Kyra. Oh, and Celeste, it's so good to see you too. And Naja, oh my gosh, you guys are all here. I'm very excited about this. Okay, so I'm going to share a couple tips and some things that I take. I take a lot of this stuff for granted when it comes to practicing for competitions. But before I get started, I just wanted you to know if you want to share this broadcast with anybody. For Droid users, swipe up, and for iOS users, swipe right, and you'll be able to share this broadcast with somebody else. Somebody, if you know someone that's thinking about competing, scared to, whatever, definitely share this with them. And thank you for the hearts. Oh, yeah. That's another thing. If you do like what you're seeing, thanks for sharing, Kyra. If you do like what you're seeing, just tap the screen. It'll give me hearts and it'll tell me, let me know that I'm on the right track. So, and you can also message me on my website, and I am posting all of these broadcasts to my YouTube channel, Gelmaster 1000, and I'm going to do a playlist on there with just all of these broadcasts that I'm doing for the competition schedule. So, hi, Tiffany. Good to see you too. Okay, so last night I did I did a practice set of nails for the competition, which is called On My Own. And On My Own is an hour and a half to do a full set of nails on one hand on myself. So I tried something a little bit different because I'm going to be practicing. Hey, hi, Tanya. Oh, okay, never mind. So anyway, I did this practice set, and instead of doing them directly on my natural nails, I actually got a product from Elaine Watson at Nail Liberty, and it's a film that goes over the nails. So I am hoping that when I am done, I will be able to take these off. You basically can do any type of overlay or gel polish. So me too. Basically, I'm testing it out to see how it works for competition training. Maybe Elaine will get a hold of this, and I can give her some feedback. So, because I want to practice on myself weekly, I don't want to trash my nails before this competition. So here, I'll flip the camera around and I'm going to show you what it is. Hope I have enough light right here. How it went. And it's a set of pink and whites. All right, now you're going to kind of see my messy station. This is actually the station I've been working at. I'm going to get to this in just a moment. But, all right, so if these are focused in well, this is my practice set for the On My Own competition. These are sculptured gels using our Masterfill Extreme Coverage, Masterfill Warm Opaque, our Master Sculpt White. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. And I'm just trying to work on my smile lines that aren't quite right. The middle one's a little bit off. There's a down the barrel kind of view. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Hey, that's a picture my daughter drew when she was little. I keep little things like that up for my kids in my work in my art studio. Anyway, so basically that's that. And I also so today I got to work on my fantasy, and it has been many years since I have competed to win in fantasy. Even the couple years that I won the Nail Pro Cup, I did an awful lot of, you guys are great with the hearts. I I did a lot of competing, but I wasn't able to compete at the best of my ability because it just takes up so much time. And when you're competing for the Nail Pro Cup, you really have to do all of them. So you kind of have to balance out your time and figure out. It took me an hour and a half, Sunita, to do that one hand because that's what they gave me in that competition. So that's what I was aiming for. So my times are on. Now I just have to get my technique perfected for the competition arena. There are some things that I really want to tweak about it. So, but anyway, so competing in fantasy nail art. The last time I seriously competed in fantasy nail art was actually in '06. Man, we're coming up on 10 years since I did a serious competition, fantasy competition piece. Because the art competitions take so much of our time that it can take away from our daily routine and work and family time and all of these things. So that's why I wrote up this calendar. And for those of you that are just joining here, I'm just going to grab it. This is what I did. I broke down my times. Sorry about the repeat for other people. I broke down my times and I created this schedule so that I could follow it and you guys keep me accountable. So I'll let you know how this, you'll see how this goes as it progresses. So today I did stick to my schedule and I have put in actually more than 4 hours so far in my fantasy art. And I haven't even gotten to the artistic part because I'm creating my base and I don't want to say props. Oh, thank you, Pink's Nail, Tennessee. I'm working on my organization. So, I'm just creating the base and hopefully I'll be able to get to my artwork by tomorrow. I'll start being able to get to that because right now I'm making larger pieces for the, I don't want to say prop, but it is like, it's basically a prop part of the costume. And I do all my work in gel. So because I'm doing all my work in gel, this is what I have to do. I'm flipping it around and I basically have taken a light apart so that I can set larger pieces over the top and cure it. So if you are thinking about doing some fantasy in their designs that are too big to put in, definitely take your lamp apart so that you can expose those. And I also use aluminum foil to go over the top of it so that I can keep as much of the rays inside to cure it as fast as possible. I'll just pan around here. I have my heat gun for when I need to bend products because gels and acrylic, if you heat them up, you can re-bend product if you don't like what you if you don't like the shape that you're in or you need to readjust it to shape around something. I have, and this, I'm not even going to tell you guys what this is, but if you can guess, please post it. It's something that I took apart that I'm going to be using in my design. However, I know it looks kind of odd. And the other thing that I do is when you have, if you're like me, I have these drawers full of products. Here, I'm going over to my nail station here. And I have at least 3 drawers full of like acrylic and gel that I got at competitions or in goodie bags and things like that. That's where you use this product. Never throw it out because you can always use it. I don't use my master build anymore. So I've been using this an awful lot for making my base pieces. So that's something else that you can do. Hi, Jennifer. To get going, obviously I have my my gel brush for, and this one, this is what I do with the brushes when they get ratty. I use them for the larger products that don't need the fine detail, file, Sharpie, and some of the different things that I need for while I'm working. So, again, if you're new and you do want to share this post, Droid users swipe up, ISSE users swipe right. ISSE. Thank you. Kyra told me about that last night. iOS users swipe right. And here, I'm going to put it back. Okay, so that is pretty much what I have going on right now. I did make sure that I booked my hotel and my airfare, and I'm getting my models in place. So, oh, big thanks to Suki because he's going to help me out with that too. I still need 2 more models. So if anybody is interested in modeling and you're going to be in the Long Beach, Los Angeles area on January 31st, that's when I need a couple of models. So, yeah, yay, Suki. So, yeah, definitely get a hold of me. You don't have to have the best nails. I would like nicer looking hands, but these are for, I need models. I'll tell you what for. For the, it's all about the bling competition and for embossed elegance competition. So it's one-handed, and what I'll need to do is I'll need to sculpt the hands or sculpt the nails for those competitions the night before so that I make sure that I have the best nails possible for the design work that we're going to put on them the next day. So that's what I have. Thank you for sharing, Nana. Thank you for sharing, Jennifer. That's what I have, and I actually, my husband does drive over the road. He's a truck driver, and he's home tonight, and normally that's when I don't like to be down here and working, but he's already had a long day, and he's out. So anyway, I'm probably going to keep it up down here, and I'm going to try and finish up my flat nail art tonight. We'll see if that happens. Because I do have a little bit more work to do on it, but it's coming along really well. I've been able to use the techniques that P-Suit taught us when we were in California for the class. And, oh, there was something else I wanted to add to that. So what I've been doing is, and one of the things that you can do if you're interested in competing and you're looking for ideas, I do a lot of Google image searches. Any search engine with the images. So if I'm looking, this isn't in my theme because I don't want to, and this is another thing, do not share your practice work as you are, as you're working, because if it gets online and the judges see it, it's no good. You're going to lose points in originality and some other things. So they do not want to know whose work that they're looking at. And at Nail Pro, they try real hard. They make real good. They make sure that they don't know what they're looking at. So and that's another thing. If you do want some feedback on work, if you're thinking about competing, you can message me. I'm not going to be judging. So I can always give feedback. So if you private message me and you want some feedback or you need some help with competing, definitely let me know. And yes, just do those Google searches. I'm going to try and pick out a theme I've done. I did, there was a game theme for a 3D art competition, and what I did was, to make it original, because that's one of your scores, I decided to do a Native American chess set. So I did a lot of Google images for Native Americans, Native American headdresses, and put wolves, put your wording, change your wording up, add words like fantasy, Native American. You'll get all kinds of different things when you just add odd words or maybe even words that don't go in it. So that would be one of my tips that I would share with you to do. So I'm going to get back to work on my flat nail art. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you missed yesterday's broadcast, I'm not sure if it's uploaded yet on my YouTube channel. It is Gel Master 1000. And you can take a look there, and I'm just going to keep uploading these onto my YouTube channel so that you can see these if you've missed any. Also, there are a lot of good tips, not only for gel application, but I think I have some, I definitely have some gel art techniques on there. And I have a couple competition tips, not as much as I'd like. You guys are so welcome. Thank you so much for sharing this. And thank you for keeping me accountable. So I will hopefully see you tomorrow. It'll probably, because I have clients tomorrow. Tomorrow's one of my work days in the salon. So it won't be until tomorrow night, hopefully at tomorrow at around this time. So we'll see you later. Thanks a lot for sharing. All right. Bye-bye.